Good day, everyone. I hope y'all are doing well. We are starting here at the Closs dealership because I am a maroon. Now, the whole title of my last video here at the Coronella was that I got a new tractor. But a viewer with the name of You Say What, which I like that name, by the way. I think that's a pretty good one, informed me that he didn't think I upgraded my tractor. And I have to say, he was right. It looks good. It's dirty now. It needs to be cleaned all up. But when I went and checked, I didn't buy the big motor. So let's go in here. So I still have a tractor with 305 horsepower. Now, the New Holland, I think, had 400 and some horsepower. So with that, I think that was not very good on my part. So I actually downgraded. I traded two tractors and I downgraded. But now we're going to upgrade and we are going to have a big person tractor. Let's not say big boy nor big girl. Girls drive tractors as well. And there we go. All right. So now we have a tractor with 550 horsepower. So we have officially upgraded our tractor. And they also mentioned that they did not think my compost pile was actually emptying, and I don't think it was. I went over here, and what I noticed is it looks like, now it doesn't even look like it was draining. When I was just here, it was draining. Let's see, turn on this thing on, but one of the belts was not on. There we go. So let's turn on that belt. And is it going to turn them all on? Because this one here, and it does. There we go. Now, before this belt was on, but the other two were not. So let's get off of there. And this number is going up. Okay, that's what we want. So what do we need to do? I completely forgot that we need lime on everything. Now, I do believe our one grass field is ready to rock, but I'm in no big hurry for that. So I guess we are going to have ourselves, first of all, a liming bonanza. So I think we need to grab our newfound heavy-duty tractor, grab ourselves a lime spreader, and then go from there. Now, I do not know. Do we own a lime spreader? Do we have one rented? Do we have anything? I don't think we do. I think I did this already once before. Went looking through here, probably on the last episode. So we do not have one. Let's go Fertilizing Technology and let's just see what we want to use. That guy's not bad. 26 meters. That does really quite well. 24. And oh, that's for the Syntrack, which we do not own. This isn't bad, except no. 15 meters. We want no part of that. Sulky does not do lime. That's interesting. No. I think we go with this one just because I think it looks good. To be honest, I think it just looks cool. I love those big tires on there. Looks way oversized for what it is. I think 5,000 liters is fine. Oh, well, I say wheel setup. What can we do? Skinnies? Standard skinnies. Okay, well, I say standards it is. So let's just, how much is this? 38,000. Do I really want to buy it for lime? Let's lease it first. If we really like it, then maybe we will go ahead and buy one another time if we really like it. So let's go ahead, hop over there, grab ourselves a tractor, grab ourselves a lime spreader, and let's just get to work. All right, I think we have our, oh, darn it. I thought that was lime. I thought we had a thing of lime over here. Well, I guess no. So let's empty that. Now let's jump in here and just go ahead and buy what? I mean, we definitely need some lime. So let's get, what is 2,000 a piece? Ooh, well, I don't think we're going to need more than 2. Well, we could hold about 2.5. I think this thing holds 5,000 and some. Scoot that out of the way. There we go. It is getting a little cluttered at the store. They're going to start yelling at me here very shortly and telling me that I need to come and pick up my mess. We've got liquid fertilizer, dry fertilizer, seeders. We need to clean up our mess. So that is something that I will definitely take care of. So where do we want to go first? I say we are down here. Let's 44, I think, is where we should probably go first. Right down here. So we should be able to hit it, and then we'll just come right on up here and just pound these other 3 out. I don't think it's going to take us a huge amount of time. And just like that, here we are. I said, whoa, no, stop that. I want to back up. That's what I want to do. I forgot. We'd used this before, and I'm not sure. It might have been on this map, but I forgot how loud this spreader is. It is not what I would call quiet in any way, shape, or form. Now, for those of you who have watched my Stone Valley, I definitely think we're going to be changing some things up there very shortly. I think we need to sell everything we've got and either relocate the farm on Stone Valley or just relocate to a new map altogether. I did have a suggestion to do this one and Ischia Farms, which I am just fine with. I've done Ischia Farms for a little bit, but it was still when it was fairly new and there was a few glitchins, that's right, there were some glitchins on it. You couldn't plant grapes or anything yet, so I know they've had an update, which I have installed. So I'm thinking a little jump back to Ischia Farms might be a pretty good thing. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't think we'll run a speedy on this one. We will probably do one, at least on the Lyman fields. We'll figure out which one it is. But I don't think this is the one. So I'm going to go ahead, hurry up, knock this guy out, and then I will see you guys at the next field. One down. Whoa, well, okay. That's a little over-enthusiastic farmer there. Go plowing into my field like that. Geez, that was a little faster than I had anticipated. I was trying to turn on the recording and drive down the road. And, well, multiple things while you're driving are not good. That's for sure. Shouldn't be turning on my phone or nothing. That's a fact. So that one went pretty darn quick. This one's going to go a little bit slower. This is our biggest field right here. And I still don't think it's going to take us long. We're like, what, 24, 26 meters, somewhere in there. But this spreader, does a really good job. I like the spread. It goes all the way to the end. Just a little bit further than what the animation shows, which is what I like. I was using one the other day, and that thing was a little shorter than what the animation, and I couldn't get to the edge of a field to save my life. So what I did is I turned the time to ×5, hoping that with that, it would clear up the rain by the time we got done liming. But I'm not sure if it's going to do it or not. It still seems to be raining quite well. So I'm going to get this one out, and I think what we'll do is I want to run a speedy on that field over there because this one is too big. That one is, oh, see, and I'm looking over there and I'm missing. Come on, man, get with it. I think that one's a better size. The other field is too small. Too small, too big, you know. Porridge is too hot, too cold, but this was just right. You know what's fun is when your crop grows the next stage and you can't see where you put lime and where you haven't. It just definitely keeps you on your toes. For sure, no lime and no lime. But if I hit that map, oh, look at that. I have put lime there. So just, you know, you do not want anything to be too easy. And Farm Sim definitely makes sure that nothing is too easy. They like to keep you on your toes. which actually is one of the things I like about this game. Normally, I do not play a game near as long as I played Farm Sim. I am a what you call a completer. I must go in, I beat the game, and then I'm good. I'm done, and I move on, and I don't play the game anymore. That's the way I've always done it. But with Farm Sim, there really is no beating the game. You know, you've got to go through and you beat this map, or you set goals, and then you kind of know when that map is done, when there's really nothing else left to do on it. And then there's another map, or there's new equipment, or new something. And that's what Farm Sim makes it a great game, if you ask me. There we go. All right, so let me get this finished up, then we're going to hop over to the next field. I think we did it, right? Beautiful, beautiful. All righty, so we should be able to see all the way through this. I say this rain is, it messes with me all the time. I'll have my headphones on and you start hearing thunder. And where I live, there is rain in the summertime. Almost every afternoon, you get the late afternoon thunderstorms from the sea breeze. And I swear that it's raining outside or it's coming. And I'll take my headphones off and I'll go, wait. Oh, no thunder. No thunder at all. It is convincing anyway, especially when you got headphones on and that's all you hear. So with the daily weather report that I've been given, let's go ahead and let's do this long anticipated speedy and let's get this guy knocked out. Well, that wasn't too darn bad at all. Of course, we have one more to go. And the really, really sad part is we still have to fertilize all of these fields too. I missed that just that little bit. I don't think I am going to force you guys to watch that, since basically liming is fertilizing with just a product that you can't see. At least lime, spreading lime, you can see it. You can see something happening with fertilizer. Well, sometimes you can kind of see it getting a little darker, I guess, but it's not near as visual as lime is. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to get this last field pounded out, and then we can move on to something else. Maybe we can sell some chicken eggs or something. I know we have some. What I'd like to do is I just downloaded a new pallet mod for a hook lift. Maybe we can give that a shot and see how it works. I'm not sure if it'll work with the chicken eggs here or not, but you know, why not? Let's give that a shot. We'll give it a whirl. I'll see you when I get this thing here wrapped up. And we can stick a fork in this guy. It is done. So let's pull up our map. Let's make sure we've got everything limed that we need to get limed. And we do. Thank goodness. All right, let's go empty this out. And we are going to keep it because I do know that we have some fertilizer to spread. Now, I think we have a fertilizer spreader. I guess it's a matter of deciding whether it is as big as this one or as good as this one. let's go ahead and get up here in the yard and we will find out. Now, somewhere we had a place for lime. I think over there is fertilizer in that one. So I think, isn't lime across the street? I do believe there is a place for lime. Let's head on over there and see. Now, I went looking and, oh, wait, hold up. Okay. Yeah, poor chickens. Dirty chicken coop. No good at all. There we go. We made short work out of that. So I went looking, as I was saying before I was chasing a nut. I could not find what I thought was the auto load trailer. Was not the one I was thinking of. Now this is lime here. So the only one... Oh, well, I don't really want that on. I just want this open. There we go. The only one that I could find is the same one that I've been using at Stone Valley. Now, I don't know if this is going to empty in here or not. We're going to find out. Probably no would be my guess because it's not really a tipper. But I figured, we're going to give it a shot. See if it happens. And no. Okay, so, well, that's all right. Let's do that. That works. So the only one we have, I'll get to it eventually. I'll spit it out. Thanks for having some patience. Is the one that we've been using at Stone Valley. But I haven't tried it with chickens. So I think maybe we will go ahead and rent us a trailer for the hook lift trailer, and then we will rent that particular implement. And let's see here. Well, let's just go. So, was it in here? I think it is. I think it's close to the end. Now that I'm sitting here, I'm not even sure where it is. The one I was thinking of, I do know where that one is. Not that one. It was this guy right here. I thought this auto load did it, but that is not what it is for. So that does not do what I was hoping to do. And I have lost the other one. So we need to find it. So where would it be? Where? Let's try miscellaneous, because that's the only word that I could think of, because it's kind of a hook lift. It's all that 82 stuff. Too much stuff. That's what I got. I got too much stuff. Maybe I should get a smaller computer. Oh, there we go. Then I won't be able to hold all of it. So what do we got? Oh, that's for... Interesting. Cheese, flour, sunflower oil. Hey, that's just for here. That one almost has to be made for this map in particular, but it does not say eggs. That one does not say eggs either. So am I a pirate? Am I saying that it doesn't work with, it doesn't say eggs, and I really don't want to try it without eggs. So what one was I using for wool? Is there an IT runner? One of these? I don't know. IT runner, let's see. Now, there we go. Maybe I should have went there first. So this says I should use this one right here and this one right here. So by golly, let's do this. And I like black. I think black is good. Eggs is exactly what I want. So let's lease it. Okay, and then this guy right here. Main color is black. What about the wheels? Trailer board. Whoa, I don't want tracks. Michelin, trailer board, wheel setup. Oh, I like the fatties, of course. Always like the fatties. My goodness. Let's lease that as well. Now, what would be nice is if you could just pull it up there, because when I was doing wool with this, I could not park it in the spawn point so that the eggs would just spawn in it. That would be ideal if we could do that. But I am not sure that that is the way this is going to work. But we will find out. So let me go ahead. Let's just park this guy somewhere. Let's just see if we can clean up just a bit. There. So now when I need it, we know where it is. There we go. Now they have gotten a couple of new big old burly trucks. They look like old military trucks or something. I'd like to play with those as well. But you got to have the right... Oh, right. Let me pull up my map. I was like, wait, what? I forgot what the heck I was doing. That isn't it. That isn't a shocker. But you've got to have the right spot for them. You know, you can't just use it anywhere. It's got to kind of fit. Let's load her up. And we are off and running. So now, like I said, it would be really good if these can work where you can just drop it off and leave it there. And it does its job. I'm not sure if it was Stone Valley or it was this thing particular that wouldn't allow us to do that. So just for general information, pulling this trailer through that little opening there is not very easy. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. All right. What am I? Oh, well, I guess you don't have a choice. I would like to say that my foresight was that I could see that that's what it was, but I did not. Are you going to pick it up? Well, that's not good. That is not good at all. Can we fit through here? Think thin, think thin. Nope. Up, open over. Come on. There we go. So you're telling me that I have to pick each one up and do that. Nothing? Well, this isn't very good. I thought these are... Maybe... Do I have to drop it? I wouldn't think so. All right, let's try dropping the trailer. Let's see if maybe that will... I mean, it did take that. Sheesh. Help me, help me. We'll get out of here one way or another. Holy cow. Okay, so let's pull forward a little bit. And let's drop off container. Trying to see what the heck we're doing. It does slide back in there. Ooh. But it does not pick anything up. What in the blazes? Why not? Well, that doesn't work. Oh, I'm doing some funky stuff here. I was trying to get that trailer just to go over a little bit. I guess it is not going to make any difference. So, okay. So I want to unhook. Unhook. How's that? There. Just stay like that, I guess. Well, this did not work out the way that I had envisioned. It did pick up a box from somewhere, but this isn't really... That's not quicker. This isn't working the way it was supposed to work. Well, I guess best laid plant. Hey, there, it took something. All right, so let's just get these things loaded up here. Well, there we go. I would like to say that was successful, but it did not really go as easy as what I was hoping for. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I think I am going to give this a little time. And let's see if the rain will pass. And what I'm going to do in the meantime is I think I'm going to run around and we're going to get a couple of these fields fertilized. And I don't think I want to bother you guys with it. You just watched me lime everything. And we will be doing the exact same thing right back to back. So I'm just going to go ahead and save you guys all of that. And I'll zip around here. We'll get everything fertilized up. All right, there we are. Good news, supposedly it has stopped raining. It still looks like rain is coming down from the sky, but the windshield wipers on the tractor shut off. The sun is out, and it says it is no longer raining. Let's do one thing here first. And we are good. So all we got to do is run down and take care of field 44. And then all of our field work is done, probably until morning. Now, I was pondering as I was fertilizing, you can do silage bales and wrap the bales. Now, can you wrap compost bales as well? Is that a thing? We have all that oat. So I'm thinking maybe I'll give it a shot. I have not seen nor heard. Is that doing something? Let's, yes, I think it is. We'll check just to make sure. Double check. Yeah, okay. That has no fertilization state at all. Oh my gosh, I forgot. We did this. What did we do this with? How did we end up with no fertilizer on this? I don't know. But we're going to have to get this guy twice. Oh, because I had to get a different seeder. Or actually, I had to get a planter for this. Right, because this is sunflowers. So, and the planter I got did not do fertilizer. There we go. I am figuring out my own mystery here that I created. Easily amused. That's what that makes me. I'm easily amused. I play hide and seek with myself. Anywho, that's what I was wondering about the compost. Can you wrap bales of straw and make compost out of that? That's an interesting proposition there. I am not sure. I think we're going to have to find out, because now has piqued my interest. Let's get this thing done. Let's get it knocked out. And I think about the time we do, then we'll get done here. We'll be just about out of day, but we can run over to the compost plant, check it out, see how it's going. We should also make a quick run over to the flour mill and see how that's going as well. I haven't, whoa. I really did not want that to do that right then, but there it did. So I am going to fight my way through this and see if we can get it all fertilized. Looks like I'll be able to do second fertilization state on at least most of my headland anyway. So I'll see you in just a few. Well, to the best of my knowledge, I think this is the last pass for the first fertilization state. But we're going to get up right up to here, and we will find out. That should do it right there. So I know some things are going to be 2'd and some are 1. Well, there you go. That is the design. So now we just have to wait. Oh, how far along are we? We have one more growth state left that we can fertilize in. And after that, we are toast. So I have to remember to go ahead and get that fertilized before it goes too far. Well, let's go up here and we need to check right here. Now, it says it's not raining. And it says it's up, and it's not. Obviously, it is not. This is what the gentleman was talking about. And now, why does it show? And look at that. It's doing nothing. Let's, now it's doing something. What the blazes? Why did it just stop until I hopped in? And now it goes. That's not cool. I don't like that at all. That means that things have been sitting here the whole time doing nothing. That is exactly what was his name? You say what? That was his name. But it's picking up now. That is horse manure. That's what that is. Actually, it's compost. It's not horse manure. So, okay. Well, that is at least rocking and rolling now. We are down to what? 169,000 liters? It really needs to all get in there before this day is over. And it looks like it should, as long as it keeps rocking and rolling. So it is moving. We'll come back here in just a minute. Let's go check on our flour and see how that is doing. Visit, and oh, puts us right on top. So we've got 2 Almost 3. This definitely takes some time because we're probably only like one really full day in game, I think, and it's been times 5. And I don't know if that speeds up the production of flour when you do that or not. Now, does this tell us how much we got? Oh, that's right. The animals. That is correct. That is where it tells us how much we have. So we still have 48,000 liters of wheat. That is a lot. That's crazy because we started with like 53,000. I have it written down somewhere in my book of notes here. Yeah, we started off with 53,952. We have dropped like nothing. Really, I mean, a few thousand, but all right, well, let it do its thing there. Patience is a virtue. So what I'm going to do is I am going to speed up some time because there's not really anything we can do while it is 7 o'clock at night. So I'm going to speed through the night and we are going to make sure a composting plant gets all of that compost in before midnight. That's the main thing, is we got to make sure that gets done. We can't get paid for it until it does its job. So it's still going up. That's good. For whatever reason it stopped, but we will hang out here and make sure it keeps doing what it's supposed to do. And then I will see y'all first thing in the morning, and we will get it done. Well, I'll probably see you at midnight because I want to see how much money we get out of this. Well, we are coming down to the end of our compost here. It has not been without its little snafus, obviously. I don't know if you can see that down at the very last belt, but that's actually waste. But for somehow it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, and then it's not. It has definitely had its own trials and tribulations. We are at what, 8 o'clock now? And it's still trying here. It's been sucking the waste up through the side of the silo, which is not good. There it goes, there it goes. Oh, and it stops again, but we are so close. So close. We got a little bit back there. Let's go. Come on. Can you get it? I know I'll have to. Oh, no, you can't. Somehow, I'm not surprised it didn't go without incident. If nothing else, I will really just leave it where it is. Let's see if we can do that. Let go. I just wanted it to grab this last little bit right there, and then we got a little bit over here. We really don't have that much. Let's see, can we grab this and scoot it over, scoot it over? There we go. All right, now we'll see if it will let us extend this all the way out there. Oh, I think, yeah, well, no, that's the one we need, right? And we go out. Oh, there it goes. Well, we've got it all processed, and literally it just finished the last little bit of processing the compost. So, I mean, we got it in, but just by a hair. So let's finish this up. Let's speed it up just a wee bit here. Okay, all right. Oh, slow her down. Let's see. 15 is good. How much money? We're at 324,000. Come on. Oh, there, $709,000. Wow. Okay, so all the aggravation and all of that fun stuff was well worth it. I think we can definitely afford, the next time we do this, we can afford to get ourselves some type of front loader down here, whether it be a telehandler or whatever we get. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to jump on field 44 here. We're going to get it fertilized up. It is close. I think it is ready for sure. It just went to the final growth state. I do not want to short ourselves, and I do not want to make anybody else sit there and watch me fertilize in the dark. But then we'll get this taken care of. I'll go ahead, I'll hit the hay, and then in the morning, we can figure out what we're going to do with our newfound wealth. I will see you in the morning. And good morning, everyone. Just got done with a little breakfast, a whole lot of coffee, and we are ready to rock and roll. So what is on the agenda for today? I guess the first thing we should probably do is see what's ready. What's what, I guess. Okay, so everything is fertilized. There was just one little speck right there that I couldn't get for whatever reason. I probably missed it on the first pass, and then therefore I could only get one. It looks like everything is ready to go. We got our choice. It looks like we can do grass, which we got on 29. I don't even remember. What do we got in all of these? I guess that's the question. Not there. So we have oats, 19 and 22. Sunflower, no, that's chickpeas is in 21. And then sunflowers is down here in field 44. Also, what I was thinking about doing, and 29, of course, is our grass field. It's ready to rock as well. Is let's go. I want to see. How are we doing here? Visit. What is the flour mill looking like? Whoa, we've got almost 4 of these guys. I hate to sell until we have a whole bunch, but I'm so anxious to see how much money we make out of these. I am ready to sell. Oh my goodness. I'm looking up at the weather icon. We have rain on the way. It just stopped. I do not want any more rain. We are down to 46,000 liters of wheat. So we've used what? We had 53, I think, high 53. So we've only used like what? 8,000, 7,000 liters. Wow, that is not very much, but I am chomping at the bit. I really want to sell some of this. Let's do that. Let's just go ahead. Let's just sell the full pallets maybe? Or do we want to harvest something first? Oh my goodness, decisions is killing me. The only other thing that I really wanted to find out was, hey, I thought I went the other way. Can you use the bale wrapper for straw to make compost bales? Will that work or will it not work? You know, I think we should find that out. I don't think it's going to work. I really don't. But I think we need to try it. I think we need to figure it out. If that's the case, let's get over here and let's go ahead and do, I think it's field 19, isn't it? That's our smaller. Yeah, field 19. Let's do field 19 in oats. And then we can rent ourselves a baler wrapper. Maybe we'll rent ourselves the fast baler. And we will give it a shot. So let's do that. I'm going to park this, get this stuff put away. And then, I don't even need this anymore, do I? Let's go ahead and unload. There is our lime that I thought we had somewhere else. So let's get this thing returned. Leased items. Oh, we could return. We could actually buy our own harvester. We have the money. We do. Let's look. What do we want? Now, I have done no thinking on this. I've done no nothing. So I'm just shooting from the hip here. Let's figure it out. I'm kind of thinking there's a John Deere one. I mean, we could do that one. It's $35,000. I know, a little cheaty. We won't do that. I was really not that. That's a little big. Actually, this John Deere right here, it says 100,000, but really, see, we got like a 45,000 liter. Yeah, but our trailer only holds 30,000 liters. I don't want to do that. All right, all right. No cheaty stuff. No too cheaty. How about this one? Now this one does hold 23,000. I'll round up to 23,000. What do we want? I think this guy is going to be it. So we bump him up to the 22,000, 23,000. Now that means we will only be able to get one dump. So now we may need to upgrade our trailer. We will have to think on that. Now, I don't know. There we go. What type of... Michelin's look pretty good. Midas, I guess that's it. So let's go with Michelin. Wheel setup. I don't really want tracks. I don't want duals. Wow, there's a substantial. Well, I guess that is... No, I don't want duals. It just changes the... All right, that's fine. It was... Chopper tail boards. I assume that would be back here. I mean, that looks good and all, but do we really care? I suppose we do. Rear hitch? Always. Yes, we want a rear hitch. What am I going to do with it? I don't know. A little extension. Oh, it puts it off center. Very interesting. And it extends it out. So let's go with that. The pipe, let's go with 22, 26. We'll go with the big boy. Rear axis. I don't know. What difference does it make? As far as, does it help with turning to have a wider axle? I don't know. We're going narrow. Engine, what do we got? Wow. See, now they fib. They start off saying that it's like $200 and some $1,000, and then you start, before you even add anything, they give you an additional 52 grand for the motor. Who sells you a vehicle but says, oh, wait, you want a motor with that? Let's add some money to it. What the heck is that? I have to try that one and be a car salesman. Oh, that's a nice car. Yeah, do you want a motor with that? That's extra. All right, so I think if we're going, I suppose, I mean, I don't think we really need the big motor. I don't think we do at all, but let's buy it. Oh, that hurts. That hurts really bad. So now we have our own harvester. Now, I don't even know. What do we have? Let's go to the garage. So this guy can be returned. Indeed, it is returned. So this is leased as well. I think we could maybe get a bigger header, couldn't we? I think we can. Let's see. We need a regular header here. Let's go all the way down here. I like that we can pull it. That it has its own. I think this is the one we had. Or one like it. That's probably the one we had. It's 45 foot. Oh, yeah, we did not take the 34 mile an hour one, did we? Because it was that's just too fast. We do not need to be harvesting at 34. So we took the 9 meter at 15. Do we have a 13.7 at 15? I know I'm getting pretty particular now, aren't I? But the 9 is just, really the 9 meter has done us well. Let's get it. Let's do it. Main color. Let's go ahead and see if we can turn this into a John Deere here. Their main color, design color. John Deere. I like that. Rim color. Oh, let's see. What color should we go with? Maybe onyx? There it is. Decal. No, we don't need a decal. Now, I think that looks pretty good. Should go well. Let's buy that. All right. So now, anything else? And so we can go ahead. We can return that. Yes, indeed. Now, not this one. I was looking at another one we need for our eggs. So it was down. Oh, there. I was already on IT Runner. So I looked at this one, the HKL platform. It says auto loads, bales, and pallets. But then when we scroll on over here to right here, this auto load platform pallets for La Coronella. And it says cheese, flour, sunflower oil, and wood. I don't know how it auto loads pallets of wood, but and the wood planks rotted in it. I don't even know what that means, but that's okay. That's okay. I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this. We are going to need it. So cheese. No, we do not want cheese. We want, I didn't realize each one is different. Oh, well, you could probably just take it in and customize it. And we've got flour, main color. I don't really want a cloth. How about that? Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like black. That's perfect. Okay, so let's just buy this because we are going to be using it. There it is. Okay, we don't need it yet, but now we are in here already. We might as well go ahead and buy it. So let me run to the store. Let me grab at least the harvester and the new header. And then I will meet you back over here at Field 19, and we will see about maybe making ourselves some compost with a bale wrapper, or we will find out whether it doesn't work. So I did have to already change my hitch on the back of this thing because it would not hook up to this header. So, but we did that. I think it cost me $1,000 for whatever reason. That's okay. That is okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I got to unfold the harvester here. Let's see, so I can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. How's that? Unfold harvester. And we get to watch the pretty animations. And we are ready to rock. Straw, I think the straw swath is on. There it goes. There it goes. Now this should be, I think, a really good test because I have no idea if this is going to work. But like I said, I'm not expecting too much. I don't think it will just because it's never meant to be that way. But maybe I will be pleasantly surprised. We shall see. Well, this hasn't been too bad. I did notice that our harvester does not hold what I thought it would hold. I am not sure if I forgot to purchase it or if there is something askew as far as maybe my modding skills. I might have modded this a while back and it might not hold as much as I think it does. So either way, I believe the error falls upon me. Either I did a bad job of modding this harvester and it just says it holds more, or I was not very smart and I forgot to purchase the bigger amount. But I do have that big extension on the front, on the top of it. So I am thinking that I must have messed up when I modded. But we will soon find out. I mean, either way, it's not too bad. I mean, we are not going to fit. Oh, we are going to be so close to fitting all of this in there. But what we have, 28,000. So we're going to have like 1,000 liters or somewhere around there left in this darn harvester. But that's okay. We have another oat field that we're going to have to harvest anyway. No, we did get it all in there. I did not think we were going to get it all in there. Hot diggity dog. So let's go ahead. Let's park this thing over here. And what we need to do is we need to go in. We need to order ourselves a baler. And I already think I know which one we're going to go with. It was the fast baler. Now, again, I seriously doubt that this is going to work. But let's go ahead. Let's give it a shot. That way we know. Foil color, we'll just leave it. Wheel brand, yeah. I think we're good just the way it is. It's worth $5,600 to figure out if this works or not. So let me run down to the store. We'll pick this thing up and get back here and we will do our experiment. Well, we have made it back. So let me turn on my menu here. Whoa, simmer down. Don't go too far there, Junior. All right, so we're going to unfold the baler. Let's lower that bad boy. Let's turn it on and let's see what we get. Well, it's picking up. So now I don't really want more than like one bale. I don't want to. Okay. So it has, wait, I thought it did its thing. Now, is it going to wrap it? No. Okay, so that is what I wanted to know. So it will not wrap those. All right, so we can turn that off because I am not going to just bale all of this. If I'm going to use straw, well, by golly, it is going to be turned into compost. I do not see any reason to do anything other than turn straw into compost. But that's okay. We are going to need this baler when we jump over to our grass field anyway, because I think I'm just going to do bales there. I am not going to put it in the composting, or not compost. Now it's got me saying compost instead of silage. Holy cow. There we go. That is pretty darn good. Alrighty, I think this is going to be the end of the episode right here. I believe we are already longer than we should be. You know how I get. I just can't help myself. I get into the darn video and I just want to keep on rocking. But I think we've had a really good day. We've made a bunch of money. Now, that being said, we've spent considerable. Not as much as we made, which is always good. Now, next time we will definitely be selling some flour, be rocking on that. I did download the new map 6 Ashes, and I would really like to get in and kind of play around with that one as well. What we might do is we might forego Stone Valley a little bit, but I think with 6 Ashes, I would like to give it more than just the one episode that we do for Stone Valley. I usually do that on Sunday. I think it's Saturday or Sunday. I believe it's Sunday. No, last time it was Saturday. I did a Stone Valley on Saturday, and then I usually have been coming back with La Coronella on Sunday. I was a little late this week because I was out of town and I didn't get it done in time. But with that, hey, I want to thank everybody. Let me know what you think. If you would like to see some of the 6 Ashes, I know I would really like to get in and check that map out. It looks pretty cool. Looks like it should be a lot of fun. So I'm definitely thinking about doing that. Let me know your thoughts on that as well. But with all that, I hope y'all had fun. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you got yourself a laugh here, there, and yonder. I did teach you, if nothing else, that you cannot make compost with a bale wrapper. So I have done something. Kudos for that, I guess. Be good, everyone, and until next time, see ya!